Hi everyone, this is Sridhar. My in-laws traveled from SFO to Hyderabad by Vande Bharat mission flights on July 11th, and they are in Hyderabad now. It's been a week and they're all safe. So a lot of people ask me about to share their experiences. So I would like to make this video here. So there are total 5 things to take care of. So the first one is like the ticket booking process. So the ticket booking process, the VBM flights schedule is released on on a once in 2 weeks or once in 3 weeks basis. So likely the most of the times the updates are posted on Twitter handles, Air Indian Twitter handle. So please watch out that space to know about the schedules and all that. So once you have the schedule ready, and they will also tell you that the ticket booking time slots. So be ready at that time, usually around morning times in US. So be ready at that time and search for your flights and book your tickets, right? So sometimes there is a problem that they have a flight from US city to Delhi, and there will be sold out tickets from Delhi to Hyderabad. So it's that sometimes they may not have enough connecting flights from Delhi to Indian cities. So please keep checking your your US city to Indian city, so that you might find a flight. That's how we also found. So initially we did not find any flights, but after 3-4 days keep checking, we found our flight, direct flight from SFO to Hyderabad via Delhi. So that's one important thing. And one more thing is that you need to register with the Indian Embassy to travel by VBM flights. Make sure you do register, right? And the second thing is about the precautions. Please watch this video coming up to take precautions, kind of masks, sanitizers and all that. Okay. Take empty water bottle with you. You can fill up the water in the airport itself rather than asking the staff in the flight. And use gloves, disposable gloves whenever you visit a bathroom. And take disposable masks, and take sanitizing wipes with you in a Ziploc covers. Carry 3 to 4 Ziplocs, so that you don't touch every time. And you can carry the spray type of sanitizer. This is very useful. And one more thing, important thing is that in the flight you are not offered a blanket, so carry your own blanket, so that if it is cold you can use it. And if you want, you can also carry the cloth masks also. You can double up your masks. And take some empty bags. So the empty bags will be useful to throw the garbage. So you may not have to visit the dustbins every time in the flight. And this is a airport visit, SFO for my father-in-laws. I dropped them. So one person is allowed at the airport to drop off any elders or any other friends, etc., or the family members. So not more than one is allowed. And this is a check-in process. Previous to this, the temperature check is completed. So during the check-in process, I am just repeating that 2 check-in bags are allowed per person, 23 kg, and one 7 kg cabin bag, no laptop bag. And also make sure that you get your boarding pass up to your final destination. My in-laws did not get the boarding pass up to Hyderabad, they got up to Delhi only. So I checked it again, and then we inquired with them, so they cancelled the old boarding passes and issued a new boarding passes up to Hyderabad. So after this, my in-laws left for security check, and the process is very quick because the flights are early in the morning. This was around 8 o'clock in the morning for 10:30 flight. And the third thing is about the check-in process at the airport. So they are allowing 2 checked-in baggages per person, and one 7 kg cabin baggage, and there are no laptop bags, additional bags allowed. Okay. And my suggestion is that if elders are traveling, so please give as less luggage as possible, even on the cabin baggage, so that they don't have to face a lot of issues. There will be long queues at some places, some of the airports in India. So there is a lot of feedback that sometimes if they are traveling to Delhi, there will be a lot of queues, a lot of waitage time, up to 5 to 7 hours. So please be cautious about that and have as less luggage as possible. And the airport check-in process is in SFO, at least it's been smooth, right? You can see in the video, it's all social distancing norms are followed and everything is good. And the process is like this: first they will have a temperature check, and once that is done, and then you will have the checked in and get a boarding pass, and once that is done, you will go through the security check and all that. So the third item is about journey. So once you onboard the flight, in fact even before you onboard the flight, you will be given a face shield, so that you have to wear it all the time. And once you onboard, and all the stuff like food and masks, sanitizers, and everything is given to you. In fact, it's placed on the your seat number, and you have to take those items, and you have to wipe your seat with the sanitizers you are carrying, and make sure that you sanitize everything there and then sit. And as I said, in fact, you can take some of the food you can carry from home, and then you have it there either in the airport, or you can, after boarding the flight also, you can have your food. So in case if you feel that the food given is not sufficient. But my in-laws experience is that they have given a lot of food, a lot of snacks, chocolates, chips, drinks, like cool drinks, water, and everything they have given. It was pretty much sufficient for them. So I think the experience was good. And one key thing is that in the flight journey, since you have to follow social distancing and all that, try to minimize the bathroom usage, and do not talk to the strangers unless until it is needed, and do not try to move around the around the flight, so that you don't have to get in contact with any of the unknown persons, right? You never know. And so far, and the journey has been so smooth for my in-laws. Charging stations, if you want to carry additional backup power back and all that, you can take care. Yeah, I mean, sometimes these flights, Air India flights, the chargers might not work, right? So power backup is useful, right? And for my in-laws, it was sufficient, because they did not watch any videos and all that, and entertainment may not work. So if you want, you can take additional device with music or movies and all that, keep yourself engaged. And once they get down in Delhi, and it was very easy for them, because the staff there, they were showing the directions to the Hyderabad flights, Bangalore, and all that. So within 1 hour of arrival in Delhi, they were in the Hyderabad flight. So in Hyderabad flight also, a lot of food was given, snacks were given. And again, you need to follow the same process of sanitizing your seats, and you need to take your own precautions, right? And for them, it's just 2 hours journey to Hyderabad. They reached Hyderabad around 7 o'clock, but it took at least a couple of hours for them to complete their immigration procedures, and baggage collection and all that. And there they are asking them to quarantine. Even the senior citizens also, they are asking to quarantine, unless until it is certified by the doctor that you need to go for home quarantine. So my father has some medications, so they called a doctor, and doctor checked his medical files and all that, and they approved for the home quarantine for my in-laws. So, and they are also staying alone, right? Nobody is staying with them in their house, so that's why they allowed for home quarantine and all that. So once they out of the airport, my brother-in-law booked a cab for them, and Ola cab, and otherwise there are plenty of cabs available, and they took a cab and reached their home. By the time they reached home, the house was ready. It was clean and all that stuff, right? So my in-laws got home quarantine, but if you are a normal person, right? If you have kids with less than 10 years of age, they are still allowing for home quarantine. And if you have an emergency life and death situation, they are allowing for home quarantine. And all other situations, irrespective of your age, senior citizen or not, they are asking you to go to a hotel. In the airport itself, they are offering you a package, like a 3-star package or 5-star package. You need to choose, and they are giving you the rooms also, right? They have a tie-ups with hotel chains and all that, and you will be asked to quarantine for 1 week. And I personally suggest that if you are going to your native place, and there are folks in the house there, so it's always better to quarantine in the hotel itself. I have got a feedback from others that, in fact, even though they are asking for 7 days quarantine, people are voluntarily going for 14 days quarantine in the hotel itself, right? Because it's safe for their family members. So that is it's up to you. You can take a decision, depends on your situation, right? So during the quarantine process, authorities will take your passport, and once you finish your quarantine time, and then they will give the passport back to you. And yeah, that's a quarantine process. And once you reach your home, either for home quarantine and any other finish the hotel quarantine and all that, try to develop your immunity by, a lot of videos you might have seen, right? Taking more spices, ginger, pepper, turmeric and all that. And also one more important thing, once you reach your home or hotel, make sure to sanitize your entire luggage, and and keep yourself safe. It's been 1 week for my in-laws, and they are doing good, so we need to watch out for one more week. Usually it's a quarantine period is like 14 days, right, even if it is a home. So thank you for watching, and hope you will all have a safe journey. Thank you.